every night. This a itty bitty snack. Think you smooth like a cat, but you pretty like a pet. Making moves in the back, and you think you can rap, but you really just trash, and I need you to quit. Well, I don't wanna quit, cause I know that the sit drive off in the whip. Hand up is the grip. If you try to come back, I'ma turn these words into action. I'm laughing, I'm practically the best at it.
Hey, what's going on? It's Cam Aaron. Today we're going to be breaking down my new single, Pistol Whip, which is out now on all streaming platforms. So I'm going to go ahead and get to it and break down the beat of the song. Alright, so what I did to start out the track was I got a guitar preset from Soundcloud, and they call it a charango. And it sounds like this. So to start out, I was just messing around on a MIDI keyboard, and I went ahead and laid down this melody. So that's the first part of the intro, melody with this guitar preset, and this second part on it is basically that same melody but higher and like half speed. So going in with the melody still, I just copied the same thing for the intro, and which is what I call the first verse here in the song. So if we move to the drums to like kind of feel the bounce that I got going on the track. Alright, so moving into the drums of the track, I got this nice kick, which is really boomy. And I laid down this pattern. So it's a nice simple pattern there. And then I got these two claps, which they're actually different sounding claps. And I just layered them to give the claps like a thicker sound. And just make them sound better together. So if we pair that and the kick together, we get. Alright. So if we put in this nice crisp hi-hat that I got, you'll see that the bounce really starts to come in here. So that's where the bounce comes from for the track right here. And then just to kind of spice things up, I got these nice perk sounds. A nice triangle type bell thing. And then I got like this. This like chant thing, it kind of sounds like a dog, low-key barking. And that kind of goes with some lyrics later in the song. But basically that chant is only in the hook part. It's not in any of the verse part. So if we put everything together for the verse drums. And then if we bring in the 808. So it's a nice short 808 for the that part. So if we put everything together now with the melody included, we get this. So now moving into the hook part, it just changes up a little bit. I take the same melody on the guitar part, and I just kind of repeat it and then add in some repeated notes to kind of give it like that hype vibe. So you got. And then I also kind of make like a chord on the first note of each measure. And well, not each measure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So we got one here. It's just kind of subtle. It happens every now and then on that first beat of the measure. And then we have, like I said, some repeated notes to kind of give it that hype vibe. And then so if we move into the 808, it's a little bit more complex this time, but nothing too crazy. Just like that. Still really simple, but it bounces. So now if we move into the drums, same type of bounce still, but it changes up a little bit because the hi-hat right before the claps, there isn't one. So like it leaves kind of a pocket, which on the hook, I'm going itty bitty rapper said, no, I'm not from Pakistan. What's a winner rappers? Yeah, no, I. So like I don't know, it kind of fits in that pocket very nicely that leaves. And I just like leaving that hat out before. It gives it a nice vibe. And there you can hear the chant. So now if we put in everything together on the hook part, we get this. So now moving back into the next verse, which this is going to be the same as the verse after it, because this is kind of like a short verse in the first part of the song. There's only a little bit of a change up. What it is on this second half here, we just take this and put it up an octave. So it gives you something different that you hadn't heard before. And then we move back into the hook again. And that's really it for the track. It's a really simple track. One thing I forgot to put in, I guess, on the drums, I forgot to show this. At like the end here, let's see exactly where it's at. I have like this little perk roll thing with these clicks. And I don't know, it just sounds cool. It's a little subtle thing. Some people probably don't even notice it. But yeah, so for anyone who is interested in that, or for any producers out there, that's basically the whole track and how it was done. Like I said, it's pretty simple again. Try to keep it simple is what I do, because when you hop on it rapping, or this isn't really a singing track, but for someone who were to sing, you don't want it to be too much in the way of the vocals. So yeah, that's the track. Alright, so that's the whole beat deconstructed. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can find me on Instagram at cam_era.heat and all major streaming platforms at camera. I hope you guys enjoyed the video again, and Pistol Whip is out now on all major streaming platforms. So go ahead and stream it if you haven't. That would be much appreciated. And if you're on Spotify or even Apple Music, please add it to your playlist if you really do like it, because that always helps. I also would love to hear some feedback on the video. This is my first time ever doing a deconstructed type video of my beats or anything like that. And even feedback on the song would be much appreciated. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video, where I might do like Stopped Up or something. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Or maybe this next track that's coming out in 2 weeks, that's going to be about, okay.
DPD represent, no, not for Pakistan. What's what the prophecy? I know I gotta represent. No, I ain't picking out all these words I'm rapping, yes. I'm just taking a jet, and it leaves me laughing yet. Hey, this where the fun gonna begin. Hey, happy I was born to be free. Hey, tall man 6'6". Woo, tall man 6'6".